How's it going, everybody? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you folks had a good Easter weekend. The week is still young, but the news keeps it coming, so let's get straight into it, beginning with this.
Things have changed in Undermountain. Something is brewing down there. The catacombs is everyone's first taste of Undermountain. You might have delved through some caverns before. If you're still keen on being eaten by an Umber Hulk, well, that's your decision. You ever seen a mystical underground forest? You ever parlay with liches and dragons?
I hope Vanrock Doom contains enough opportunities to outweigh the risks. Be warned though, many expeditions are never seen again, and the few adventurers who return have been reduced to terrified and broken husks of their former selves.
But you're not gonna stop until you've unraveled all the mysteries and secrets that you can, are you? No. Of course not. I know you.
That's right, Neverwinter's latest expansion, Undermountain, is now live in-game. This is of course a free expansion for this free-to-play MMO, and players can jump in and descend into new adventures. If you've been away from the game for quite some time, there's a lot of drastic changes that's been made to everything. Classes, companion system, level and scaling, boons and UI, combat and powers, stats and mechanics, and all of this on top of the new Undermountain zones, features, and of course that new level cap too. It may be a lot to process, but the website link posted below should get you up to speed on everything you need to know if you're planning to return. Some folks are comparing this update to the one that ruined Star Wars Galaxies, but hey, who knows? Well, there's one way to find out. Jump in. Console players, fret not, the expansion comes to you on the 11th of June. Final Fantasy XIV's latest patch has gone live this week, 4.57, and the highlight of this patch is the new world visit system, which lets players visit other world servers in their data center so that they can hang out with friends, party up for some duties, or even raid the market boards. While that sounds great, keep in mind that there are quite a few restrictions in place, such as not being able to summon retainers, no selling items on the market board, no joining free companies, and a few more while visiting. Again, this is a pretty nice feature to have, although folks in my free company, aka guild on my server, has made the observation that items that were usually cheaper on our local market board have now skyrocketed in price post-update. There's a concern that players with significantly more money or guild in-game than the rest can just visit all these other servers where rare items are cheaper due to the lower populations and buy everything and bring it back to their servers and just sell it. What do you folks make of that? Let me know below. Are you ready for more free Guild Wars 2 content? You are in luck. We are entering week 5 and the final week of Guild Wars 2's Welcome Back campaign, and all players, new and returning, can claim the latest episode of Living World Season 4, All or Nothing, from the gem store free of charge. Now, I won't say too much since this one is still recent if you're just coming back to the game and getting into Season 4's content. So go get it and play it. This is a must play and a good build up to the final episode, episode 6, which hopefully releases pretty soon. The Lord of the Rings Online has been updated this Tuesday with update 23.5, and one of the highlights from this update is the love being shown to the Burglar class. For those that don't play LOTRO, Burglars are rogues basically, and sneaking, backstabbing, and stealing debuffs and CCs are all part of their arsenal. Over the years, even when I was actively playing back then, their role in PvE endgame had diminished somewhat and dropped in popularity, and the last time I remember them being in such high demand was for the Drygok raid way back in 2011's Rise of Isengard expansion. PvMP is a different story, of course, since Burglars and the Etmors are always good fun, so it's really nice to see that, for me at least, the developers have taken the time to re-examine the class holistically, as the patch notes I've linked below will show. So if there are any Burglars out there, let us know if you like these changes or not, and for everyone else, What other LOTRO classes are due for an update? Otherwise, more jolly good news. The anniversary event has returned to LOTRO and brings with it the scavenger hunt event with a new card this year, obviously, so expect new rewards to be there. Well, congratulations LOTRO on hitting 12 years. Right, let's now get to a story that's still developing and it's a nightmare to follow. It involves the much beloved and missed superhero MMORPG City of Heroes. So, sometime last week, a rogue server for City of Heroes, or a COH emulator as it's known to some, emerged out of the blue and many gaming news sites picked it up. Naturally, this got plenty of fans excited and they've been flocking to this rogue server to give it a test, and who wouldn't want a chance to get back into a game that's been dead for quite some time, right? With all the attention and tractions, the operators of this server received legal threats recently and have just this week shut down this server. Now, it's unclear whether or not this was caused by NCSoft reaching out to them, who, by the way, owns the IP to City of Heroes, and it would make sense for them to do so after finding out, but apparently it wasn't them. Anyway, the thousands of players who managed to get on this server over the weekend are understandably upset, having had their nostalgia brought back once again and taken away again in a short period of time. So really, where is this story heading to? Will the code leak again? And will we see more City of Hero rogue servers pop up in the future? Will NCSoft take note of this and come out and address anything about the IP? Nobody knows what's next, but here's what you can do. The best place to keep updated with this story as it's developing, I've found, is on Massively, who's got a play-by-play article of all the developments thanks to the hard work of Bree Royce. So I'll link you to the article down below. And we're wrapping up this news drop with World of Warcraft. This is the last week of artifact knowledge before the arrival of patch 8.2 Rise of Ashara. And this, I suppose, is a good time to grind away and get caught up on your Azerite gear while you can. The neck piece is capped at level 50 currently until patch 8.2 goes live, so if you want to hit that before the patch comes out to get ready for the Essence system, now's the time. For raiders, the latest 2-boss raid has been released on Mythic difficulty, the Crucible of Storms, and the World Quest bonus event is also ongoing until the end of the month. So finish up that reputation grinds, as Pathfinder Part 2 for flying in BFA will require completion of Part 1 obviously. So go get it done if you haven't done it already. And that's it from me, folks. If there's a piece of news for a game that you played that I didn't cover here, feel free to share it with the rest of us in the comments section below. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content, and do subscribe to the channel for more on MMOs. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.